Welcome back to the cryptowrld channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and let's get straight into the chart. This right here is the 12-hour Ethereum chart, and right now the parabolic stopper inverse indicator on the 12-hour chart is sitting in the green, which is technically a bullish signal. But if you're looking in the RSI, we're currently seeing lower highs form while we're seeing higher highs in the price action. So of course that is a bearish divergence, which is a bearish signal for the price. But then if you take a look at the 12-hour Ethereum MACD, we're seeing almost no momentum here. So basically we have a bullish signal, a bearish signal, and a lack of momentum, which is simply neutral for the price of Ethereum, meaning that we're most likely going to head sideways in the shorter term when you're looking at the day-to-day price action. And obviously over the past 1 day, that is pretty much exactly what we have seen so far. And in fact, over the past 4 to 5 days, we've been in a sideways price range ranging between around 3,540 and around 3.2k. But as we head into the new week, when the stock market starts opening back up again, we would likely see some more action in the Ethereum price. But for now, just in the shorter term, especially on the weekend, it is simply more likely we're going to see somewhat sideways price action here. And while we're on the 12-hour Ethereum chart, of course, we still have this $4,000 price target, which is active on the chart. And even though the price of Ethereum is looking more neutral here in the shorter term, we are still technically in this uptrend. We have not broken the uptrend just yet. But of course, even though that is the case, we still have some other levels of resistance that we need to be paying attention to. For example, over here on the daily Ethereum chart, we're currently running into the golden pockets, which is one of the most important Fibonacci levels, and that is actually a price range coming in between around 3.5k and 3.6k. And because of how important that resistance is for Ethereum, if we start breaking above this resistance, we need to see some confirmation, such as a daily, if not weekly candle close. And ideally, if we can see some sort of retest, that would be even better, but we don't actually have to see a retest. That will just be more confirmation. But for now, at the time of recording this video, obviously this golden pocket is still acting as major resistance, so that is why it's still important to pay attention to. And if you zoom out to the weekly time frame, taking a look at the weekly Ethereum MACD, we are getting very close to seeing a bullish cross. But this bullish cross might have to wait another week because this week's candle closes in less than 7 hours from now at the time of recording this video. So unless we see a significant pump in the price of Ethereum within the next 6 to 7 hours, it is simply more likely that we're going to see the bullish cross on next week's candle. And as I always say, in order to confirm a bullish cross in the weekly Ethereum MACD, we need to see at least a weekly candle close, which will most likely be next week's weekly candle close. But of course, if you're looking on the 3-day Ethereum chart, we already saw our bullish cross in the 3-day Ethereum MACD back in early February when the 3-day Ethereum RSI was reversing into a bullish direction. And historically speaking, anytime we see this on the 3-day chart, that is a very bullish signal for the price of Ethereum on the larger timeframes, talking about these larger moves in the market. But while we're looking at the 3-day Ethereum chart, it is still important to mention this massive line of resistance in the 3-day Ethereum RSI. So currently Ethereum is really in a deciding moment because we're testing this major point of resistance in the 3-day RSI, and we are also testing the golden pocket, which is acting as major resistance for the price of Ethereum. And as of right now, at the time of recording this video, we have not confirmed a breakout or a rejection. We're still in this deciding moment. So this is definitely important to pay attention to moving forward, because obviously if you're looking at the last few times we have seen a rejection from this massive line of resistance in the 3-day Ethereum RSI, that has resulted in a lot more bearish price action for Ethereum on the larger timeframes. And speaking of bearish price action, taking a look at the Bitcoin dominance chart on the daily timeframe, if you've been keeping up to date with my recent Ethereum update videos, then you would already know about this bear flag that has now finished playing out. But the current trend in the Bitcoin dominance on the daily chart is clearly a bearish trend, and we are currently running into this level of support sitting at around 41.3% dominance approximately. And also the daily RSI is getting close to oversold territory, so keep that in mind. But as of right now, this is still a deciding moment as well, because the Bitcoin dominance has not confirmed a bottom just here, but obviously we have not confirmed a break lower below this level of support just yet. So basically, if the Bitcoin dominance confirms a bounce from this level of support, then that could possibly end this altcoin season, or at least put a temporary pause on this altcoin season while the Bitcoin dominance might be in a bounce. But if we confirm a break below this level of support with something like a daily candle close, or preferably a retest confirming this level as resistance, but as I mentioned earlier, we don't actually need to see a retest. That'll just be extra confirmation. And in that scenario, the Bitcoin dominance would likely keep dropping down towards this level of support, which is sitting at around 39.5% Bitcoin dominance. And like I mentioned in my last Ethereum update video that I posted yesterday on the channel, if the Bitcoin dominance breaks below this 41.3% level, then that would likely result in a continuation in this altcoin season that we have seen over the past few weeks. This chart right here is the total altcoin market cap on the daily time frame. frame. And if you're looking at everything we've seen over the past few months, that is very similar to what we saw in the middle of last year. And currently the daily RSI for the total altcoin market cap is in overbought territories. And if you look at when the daily RSI entered into overbought territories in this previous example, that was only about halfway up this altcoin season. And we didn't really start topping out here until we started forming some bearish divergences. So if this altcoin season continued to play out like what we saw last time, then it is still possible we could see another couple weeks worth of altcoin season basically. But as I just said earlier, that also relies on what the Bitcoin dominance is doing, because a further continuation in this altcoin season like what we saw last time would only really be possible if the Bitcoin dominance breaks below this 41.3% support level. And if you want to profit from this altcoin season with altcoin signals, just like this Chainlink signal that I shared over on my Twitter, then definitely make sure to follow me over on Twitter, and the link to my Twitter is in the description down below and also in the pinned comment. But anyway, if you found this video useful or simply enjoyed this, please make sure to leave a like down below, and if you're new to the channel, you might as well subscribe with notifications turned on for more updates just like this every single day. And before you click off, if you want to make more money in crypto, whether or not prices are going up or down, then these two videos popping up right here on your screen are definitely made for you. But anyway, that is everything that I have to say for today. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.